When I decided to have plastic surgery about 14 years ago, my husband, who was an attorney, had worked on a case, and Dean was an expert witness. So when I started talking to my husband about wanting to have the procedure done, that was the first person that he suggested that I see. So I also asked my OBGYN and the family doctor, and his name was the first name out of everyone's mouth. So I went to see him, and has a wonderful bedside manner. He makes you feel at ease, and when you first come into a plastic surgeon and ask, and you feel very self-conscious about yourself, and you feel a little odd, and that disappears in about 5 minutes. And I just felt really, really good with him, and my first procedure went wonderful. He surrounds himself with a great staff. You can ask questions, he's there to answer.
Well, the other thing about Dr. Johnston that really impressed me is I asked him about some different procedures, and one procedure I asked him about having, and he said, "You don't need it." He says, "I wouldn't do it." He said, "In a few years, yes, maybe, but not now." And I know there's a lot of plastic surgeons out there who would jump at the opportunity if you came to them with a list and said, "I'd like to have this, this, and this and done," and they, would be thinking dollar signs exactly, and they would be glad to take your money. But Dr. Johnston is very honest, and he said, "No, I don't need it." So, but in a few years, when I do, I'll be back.
You'll know where to go.
Absolutely.
There's no arrogance to the man at all. I mean, that's when I saw him in India, and I was extremely lucky that he was on call for trauma surgery when I had the accident. I mean, I can't imagine how that looked. And I was conscious, and I was joking with him in the emergency room. I mean, and we were talking back before. I asked him if he could make me look like Michael Jackson, and he laughed and said, "No, I can't do work like that, but I can send you to somebody who can." But I mean, I've never been fond of doctors. I was an athlete when I was young. I was in the Marine Corps a long time ago. Saying that to say that I've had a lot of contact with doctors from injuries and many things I sustained. And doctors are usually doctors, what everybody thinks of a doctor, very non-personal kind of person. And most of them are very aloof. Most of the doctors I've ever dealt with are very aloof. Dr. Johnston is an anomaly to the profession. I mean, he never talks down to you. Anything you need to know, he'll explain to you. He's more than willing to just talk about anything you need to talk about. He's a normal person. I mean,
my doctor is Dr. Johnston, and I wish all my other doctors, my general doctor, etc., that I have, were as nice and kind as he is. As I say, he's very intelligent. He loves to teach. And he's approachable. He doesn't feel superior, or make you feel that he is superior. He's down to earth. He sits down and talks to you. He's kind, intelligent, just a great person.
Come to Dean, because I think that they will be pleasantly surprised.
Again, he's an anomaly in the profession. I've never met another doctor like him that's anywhere near.
You won't have to see anybody else. He's the guy to see if you need any kind of plastic surgery done.